of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Clark in at the 5. Now here's Garland. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Wow, you have to love the decision-making of the big man. Mr. Mobley, what a pass.
Here's Morant. And then jammed down as he goes right over Evan Mobley.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Kicks it out to Garland. Mitchell wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple. And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Stolen by Allen. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. LeVert kicks to Mitchell. Mobley a screen on Bane. And it's Mitchell missing. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Now here's LeVert. Darius Garland missing his last shot. LeVert finds Garland. Cleveland moving it around. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Lobs it up there for Brooks. And Memphis turns it over again.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And here is Garland. Into the lane. It's LeVert on the wing. Drains the three-pointer.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Morant against Garland. There's Jackson with the 3. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. Here's Bane. And it's sent back by Allen.
This guy is a sensational shot blocker. Jared Allen twice on the pipes.
And really deep three that time. LeVert's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Cleveland. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Jared Allen grabs the miss.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now here's Jackson. Brandon Clark missing his...
Wow.
Focus there from Morant. He just takes them all on and stays locked in on the basket.
Releases. The shot comes out, and the Grizzlies going the other way now. Bobbed up there for Clark. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Garland's got 5.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Morant against Garland. It's in. It's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Allen. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Shoots over Mobley. Jackson misses. Cleveland leading by 8. .27 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Mobley. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Mobley may be thin of frame, folks, but showing you he's willing and able to absorb the contact and make the play anyway.
Outside, Bain. Pass to Clark. Fade away. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Mitchell puts up a deep three. Another three for Cleveland.
Boy, Mitchell's confidence is off the charts right now. Off the dribble jumper, yes, sir.
And so it's Cleveland with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Cavaliers?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Brandon Clark is out there with Jackson, and it's Morant in at the point guard. Here's LeVert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Earning a trip to the line, Karis LeVert is one tough guy. Has had to fight through so many leg injuries over the course of his career. Incredible.
LeVert hits both of them. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
And here's Garland for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. It's a 14-point game. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
The rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style.
Cleveland has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Passes it to Mobley. Takes a 3. And they'll get another chance. Outside Garland. Mobley outside. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. Mitchell outside. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
LeVert the pass to Mitchell. Over Bain. Mitchell finds LeVert. Down low, Morant with the steal. It's 2-on-1. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Outside Garland. And another miss by Cleveland. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Morant passes to Jackson. Morant against Garland. Here's Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Jackson. Out to Morant. And here's Brooks from outside. And again, Memphis no good. Cleveland leading by 11. The wide open look here for Garland. Hits it from three-point range. Garland's got 8.
How about the range on that shot? We see you, Darius Garland. Stop showing off.
And it's sent back by Allen. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Mobley. No good from outside. The Grizzlies have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Bain.
Boy, guys, you just love when Donovan Mitchell is engaged defensively. The athleticism allows him to send that shot back.
Brooks with it. Garland picks him up. It's tipped. Stolen by Mitchell. To the paint. And Allen slams it in.
Well, that's just tremendous length, exceptional hands. Jared Allen, nice and easy.
With the step back. And there's the pass to Brooks. It's Morant with the drive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Both free throws good from Morant.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Garland against Morant. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Doris, you know, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like.
The Grizzlies trail by 15. Lobbed up there for Clark. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. The 3 from Garland. It's rebounded by Memphis. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Now, here's Morant for 3. Allen with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 13. Nice move. Garland uses the glass to finish the layup. Garland's got 10 points.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy is skilled at creating opportunities.
And how about the confidence to pull up from out there? And what skill to knock it down?
And the first half is now in the books. Cavaliers lead by 12. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
The Grizzlies, 22.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
In that first half, he was a hot 9. That was worth the price of admission.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 14. Outside Jackson. Three-pointer. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Holds it up there for Mobley. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. Morant with it. 18 points for him. And oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Second shot opportunity. LeVert kicks to Garland. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, this is what you get when you get Darius Garland off the basketball. Very capable in the catch and shoot.
Here's Morant. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Stolen by Brooks. From deep three-point range, Morant with another miss. Cleveland leading by 15. From deep. Allen. And staying with the play, Allen. Allen's got 6 points.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. The Grizzlies trail by 17. The 15-footer drained for 2 points. Morant's got 22.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Shoots it up. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The 3 from Garland. The offensive rebound.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Morant passes to Clark. From past the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Mitchell finds LeVert. He takes it in. And the rejection by Jackson. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
The Grizzlies trail by 17. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Morant, that's for 2. Morant with another miss.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Pass to LeVert. The 3. Kicks it out to Garland. Wound up there for Allen. Up high to stuff the alley-oop. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
This guy is always looking to set up his teammates. Darius Garland has his head on a swivel.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Drills it from outside. Morant's got 25 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
From deep 3-point range, Garland no good. The Grizzlies trail by 16. From deep, and it's Morant. That time on the assist by Bane. Morant's got 10 points in the quarter.
Hard to guard that. Morant really testing the limitations of his shooting there. But hey, he nailed it.
Mitchell kicks to LeVert. Back to Mitchell. From deep 3-point range. Cleveland the rebound. Morant with a wide open look. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And no question, Morant has the range. Now he's working on the consistency, but the shot looks good.
And so it's Cleveland with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing up cruise. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Clark in at the 5 down low. Bounce pass from Garland. Mobley kicks to LeVert over Brooks. Misses off the left iron. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 10-point game. Bane passes to Morant. Drives to the hoop. Brooks with no one around. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. And it's Morant missing. The Cavaliers leading by 10. There's Garland. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That's just tremendous focus from the young guy, Darius Garland. Takes the punishment, figures out how to score it.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Jackson in the corner. He feeds it to Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. Latrey. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 7 rebounds in the game. The lead now in single digits. Morant's got 15 points here in the second half.
An unbelievable athleticism. Morant's stop and start is elite.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Looking to get back on track here. Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
The three from Morant bangs home the trifecta. Morant's got 36.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Now, here's Morant for 3. They get it back.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Mobley outside. From downtown, some solid defense there from Jackson.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And the first thing I thought of, confidence from Clark. Knows his team needs a bucket and goes out and gets it.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. And he drives in, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
From deep. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Morant.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
And here's Garland for 3. Here's Allen. That one falls.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. From deep three-point range, it's Clark with the rebound.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
Bounce pass from Garland. LeVert gets to Mobley. 44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Lobbed up there for Clark. Mobley with the rebound.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Pass to Allen. Money!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Now, here's Morant for three. That shot, no good. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure.
Grizzlies focused on the task at hand as they came into the arena earlier.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. Now here's Brogdon, the starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis with the ball.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. at Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Now here's Brown. Williams in the post. Adams is there. Back to Tatum. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Steven Adams. Some changes for Boston. Horford comes in for Gallinari. And Smart subbed in for Brogdon. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rose up and drained the transition three.
Moran against Smart. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Bane. Unable to get that one. Brown with some nice D. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. The kick to Tatum. Beyond the arc. The shot that time not on target. Now Memphis takes it the other way. The drive by Brooks. Jackson, the pass to Brooks. Back to Jackson. Here's Adams. Goes up again. Jackson, right side. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
There's the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
Now here's Brown. From 9 feet. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, B.A., and they should be. This team...
Oh, throw it down!
Can you say elevation?
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Horford for 3. Boston, no good that time either. Memphis trailing here. From deep, Morant. The putback. Williams grabs the board. Boston has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Brown. The kick to Tatum. 1:51 left in the first quarter here.
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Smart against Morant. And that one good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
From 13, Smart finds Brown. Releases from 15. Jump shot is good.
A superb mid-range shooter. All Brown needs is some separation, and he's ready to pull up.
Up top, Morant, defended by Smart. Morant, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Tatum against Bane. Left side, Brown. Back to Horford. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Jackson. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Horford pulls it in.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
And it's Tatum missing.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Oh, deflected. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Payne against Brown. Here's Horford. Banked it in off the glass.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the one. Here's Morant driving inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What an athlete this guy is. Ja Morant is talented at staying in control.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Pass to Payne. Back to Morant. And here's Jackson. Misses the three. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Morant. It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
This guy has crazy hops. Brown levitates over the floor.
Morant against Smart. Brooks outside. And the three off target. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And he lobs it up top. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Brown passes to Tatum. Shot is up. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Morant. Launches a three. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Brown can't hit. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Memphis shooting just 21% from the floor. Pass to Morant. Fires for 3. Knocks down the long J. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Horford finds Brown. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And sly move by Brown to ensure the foul. He won't pass up on a chance to draw one off you.
And both free throws good for Brown.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Outside Payne. Solid defense from Williams.
The defender made him change his shot. Still got it up with the double clutch, but that's not what his coach was looking for.
Here's Jackson. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got rebound number 8 now. Here's Brown. The Grizzlies pull it in. 1:09 left to play in the first half. Pass to Morant. From outside the arc. Tatum pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Up top, Morant, defended by Smart. Here's Bane. Can't nail the jumper. Boston's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Brown drives in, doesn't go for him.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Here's Brooks. Smart against Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires at the elbow. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Brown. And he's going for the oop here.
And we've watched Brown evolve his game. Playmaking has been at the forefront of his development.
He gets it off. Can't get it to drop. And so it's Boston. A sizable. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
The Grizzlies, 11.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
Morant finds Brooks. And he's going for the lob. Tipped. It's stolen by Smart. Going all the way to the rack. Poke loose. Stolen by Jackson. Adams with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Here's Brooks. And they'll get another chance. Bane. Here's Adams. Outside for Morant. Offline with a 3. The Celtics shooting only 42%. Inside, Williams. And the tip in on the offensive boards. Williams has got his second bucket on the night.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Brown passes to Tatum. Back to Brown. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And now the Grizzlies on the run. On the wing, Bane. Outside Morant for 3. Boston with a rebound. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And too long on the shot.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
There's Tatum with the three. That shot missing. And it's Memphis the other way. Bane with it. Guarded now by Williams. Morant, the pass to Brooks. The rebound, Celtics. Here's Brown, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Becoming a star before our eyes. Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent.
And both free throws good for Brown. 1:57 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Morant, the pass to Bane. Jackson on the wing. Jacks up a three. Smart grabs the miss. Boston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. There's the drive. Stolen by Jackson. Bane against Brown. Bane, the pass to Morant. From outside, off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside Tatum. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Now Adams. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Jackson can't get it to go.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Lets it go from the wing. Brown can't hit. And here are the Grizzlies now. They trail by 16. Outside for Morant. Looking to get it going.
Oh, my goodness! Watch out! This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
The Celtics have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Brooks against Tatum. Pass to Smart. Back to Tatum. Up and over Brooks. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Tatum's got 16 points now.
A versatile, outstanding scorer. Tatum knows he can do damage from the mid-range area.
Outside Bane. Lets it go from deep. Here's Adams. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Smart for 3. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Boston Celtics. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. And it's Tatum missing. Well, the Grizzlies shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. Pass to Morant. Here he goes. Morant with the slam!
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Up top, Brown. Smart against Morant. Let's go with a 3. And it's Smart missing. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Bane. Boston, no good that time either. And here are the Grizzlies now. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Here's Morant. Up top, Jackson puts it up. Memphis the rebound. Adams. From deep, Bane. Dives for it. The offensive rebound. Over to the left wing. Here's Morant. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. The Celtics have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Left side, Morant. And it's Adams missing.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Brown passes to Smart. Horford with it. Checked by Brooks. Boston, no good that time either. For Memphis, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. And a miss there on the triple. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. There's Tatum with the 3. Fires in the triple. Tatum's got 19 points.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Morant finds Bane. From deep. And Morant good for 3. Morant's got 12 points here in the second half.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Smart outside. Pass to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, stolen by Morant. Got a piece of it. Brown with the steal. Horford outside. Now Brown. This one for 3. Brooks with the rebound. Bane with it. Now guarded by Brown. Outside Morant. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Give him 23.
Okay, check out the handles of John Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Outside Tatum. A minute 6 left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Horford passes to Tatum. Fires the 3. No good on the shot. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Morant. There's the 3. The rebound, Celtics. 17 points was their biggest margin. There's 39 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Back to Tatum. From deep three-point range. He can't hit that time.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
From deep, Morant. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Brooks finds Jackson. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Putting that 7'4" wingspan to good use. Jaren Jackson with the easy catch and flush.
And so it's Boston with the W. Vip Alley, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
Now look at Memphis' starting group. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at small forward. And that one's good, Towns.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Now here's Morant. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Shoots. The rebound by Steven Adams.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Now here's Morant. Over Russell. Morant with another miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And Adams kicks to Morant. Over Russell. And that one's good, Morant.
This is what Morant does best, a natural scorer who does it in a variety of ways. And
we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. For three, Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Now here's Prince. Towns finds Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Now Morant, after Steven Adams missed from long range. Outside, Towns. No good on the triple. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And a versatile offensive talent with a capable jumper. Defenders can't fall asleep when guarding Jackson.
It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Bain.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Grant. Rebound, Minnesota.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
D'Angelo Russell, the 2nd overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting, too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his 2nd season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
Here is Edwards after the made shot from Desmond Bain. Beyond the arc. Edwards can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Morant with it. Now defended by Gobert. Morant passes to Adams. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. Here's Towns. Finished off the break. Towns has got his 2nd basket.
Tell you what, going end to end, Towns may not always look like he's moving fast, but he's gobbling up some ground in a hurry. And some of that is his stride. That fella's got some big feet, too.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert to finish.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Grizzlies out in... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the 1st quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. Here's Morant. That's good from 17 feet away. Morant's got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
And with the short area quickness and vertical, Morant can get a good look from mid-range anytime he wants. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Edwards, no good on that one. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
From the arc, here's Gobert, and the rejection by Jackson. Bane against Russell. Bane kicks to Jackson. Fires from 14. No good off the back of the rim.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason.
And Russell gets it to go.
Capable of finding his open guys, Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Edwards against Morant. Here's Jackson. And another miss by Memphis. Minnesota in the lead. Towns, the pass to Russell. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Russell's got 5 now.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Brooks kicks to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Edwards passes to Prince. The kick out to Towns. Here's Edwards. No good that time. Morant with some nice D. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Brooks up on top, guarded by Prince. Outside for Jackson. Shoots the 3, and the rejection by Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Edwards. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
You see the way Towns is able to extend over the defense? Just too long, too big to be guarded effectively, especially when he gets this deep.
Jackson. It's good on the putback. Jackson's got it all tied up now for Memphis.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Outside, Russell. Back to Edwards. And it's off from 3-point range. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. Morant against Edwards. Morant kicks to Bane. With some arc. Jackson down low. Towns on him, and they take the lead. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Here's Russell, and the pass to Gobert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Jackson in the corner. He dishes it to Adams. Yep, it counts. Adams has got his 2nd basket of the night.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
3 seconds left, and Edwards with the stuff.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Tie game in Minnesota. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Get ready for the Jabberwocky.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Russell is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Timberwolves shooting 41% for the game.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Steps back. Here's Morant. Whoa! I can't believe that.
I just saw.
Oh, my
Unreal.
Man, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Edwards. Morant with the steal. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Outside, Bain. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Russell kicks to Towns. Outside, Edwards. From deep. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a lack of effort from Towns on the glass. He is a glass eater and keeps possessions alive for his team.
Jackson passes to Brooks. Outside, Bain. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. It's good. Adams has got 6 points.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Towns kicks to Edwards. Prince in the corner. Over Brooks. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Back to Morant. Over Edwards. Up again. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Russell passes to Prince. Stolen by Brooks. Here's the lob to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And ball goes up and Adams comes down. The anticipation skills, knows where to be to finish that play.
Russell kicks to Edwards. It's tipped. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Bain finds Jackson. Out to Morant. Adams outside. It's Brooks on the wing. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Bain, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Inside. And it's Towns missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Outside for Jackson. Buries it from 3-point range. Jackson's got the lead up to 6 now for Memphis.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
It's Prince on the wing. Back to Russell. To end the run. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Morant.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Here's Russell, and he drops in the layup off the glass. That's 7 points for D'Angelo Russell.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Morant passes to Bing. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Left side Prince. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays, night in and night out.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go.
What a throw down there, man.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Russell kicks to Towns. Pass to Edwards. Launches it. No, it doesn't go. His 4th miss in 8 attempts. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Bane with it. He's picked up by Russell. Bane passes to Morant. Driving inside. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shot at the rim.
Here's Gobert, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
Outside for Jackson, fires the 3. That one doesn't drop. And Minnesota now the other way. Edwards passes to Prince. A three-pointer, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Edwards.
How about Prince? Really crafty defensively and coming up with the takeaway.
Pass to Jackson. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now.
And this kid throws down some mean dunks. Jackson showcasing his athleticism on that one.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Offline with his 3. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Bane. Back to Brooks. 17-foot shot on the way.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound. He got it done.
Towns kicks to Prince. The dish now to Russell. To the inside, Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
On the wing, Bane. He's guarded by Russell. Out to Morant. Back to Bane. Puts it up from 15. And it's sent back by Russell. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. and the Grizzlies leading by 6. Here's Brooks. The pass to Morant. For the 3, Adams trying to free himself up. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. Here's Morant. On the wing, Bain. Dishes it to Brooks. Launches a 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Morant outside. He kicks to Brooks. Prince with the defensive effort. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards dishes to Towns. Out to the right wing. Russell with a wide open look. Good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now here's Morant. Outside Jackson to end the drought. Keeps it alive, and it's Adams on the follow. Great game for him. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg.
great passing squads, two of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
Yeah, it's a beautiful brand of ball, for sure. Just a joy to watch. And the Cleveland starting five. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the three. Jackson can't get it to go. And it's Cleveland's ball. Mobley passes to LeVert. Allen on the wing. From deep, Mobley. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Ooh, stolen by Allen. LeVert outside, down low. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Garland against Morant. Kept alive. Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Mobley finds Mitchell. And he lobs it up. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything you throw up there.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids at his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
From 15 feet away, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Pass to Garland. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bane.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Garland for three. Adams grabs the miss. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. From deep. Here's Allen. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Making his presence known with that swat. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
Adams against Mobley. From deep, Morant. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
It's good on the putback.
Woo, out of nowhere, Allen flying in to slam it home. Didn't see that coming.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Jackson. Adams. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pass to Mitchell. A minute 29 left in the first. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Gotta push him out further.
Outside Morant. Now here's Bane. Tries again. And it's Adams missing. The Cavaliers leading. Mitchell finds Allen. Hammers the lob through.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Jackson, the screen. Here's Morant. Oh, there's the alley. And the dunk by Jackson.
Love watching Jackson on the receiving end of the alley-oops. He definitely won the athletic lottery.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. All alone. No good off the back of the rim.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Outside for LeVert. The three is up. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Bain. Pass to Moran. Over Mitchell. Can't connect from 14.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And so it's Cleveland leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies. Good chance.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers. All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3.
This is the productive play Morant delivers, and the team works hard to facilitate them for him.
And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
Just 2 to shoot. Allen finds Mitchell. Three-pointer, no good. Memphis trailing here. And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. To the middle. Here's Mobley. Moran against LeVert. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And the foul called on Karis LeVert. That's his first foul of the game. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Moran against Garland. Morant, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now here's Morant. Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender, Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
Garland for 3. The drive by Mitchell. Comes up empty down low.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Left side, Morant. Pass to Bain. Fires the 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Outside Mitchell. Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Mitchell against Bain. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. They get it again. Out left to the wing. Pass to Mitchell. To stop the drought. And Mitchell with the slam.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
And here's Morant outside. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Again, Garland missing.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Inside, and the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Allen. No luck on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
And man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You gotta be excited about his future.
Garland for 3. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. may want to try a different approach moving forward.
And finished off by Garland.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Morant, the pass to Bane. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Desmond Bain.
No good on the second free throw.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Great open look there. Mitchell's got 9.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Here's Brooks. Pass to Bane. They need this. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
That was just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Garland. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the three-point answer.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside for Brooks. 4-3. With the tip, controls the rebound and the putback. Give him 8 points now.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
The 3 from Mitchell. Brooks with the rebound. 1 second left. And so it's Cleveland closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Appearing in
17. The Cavaliers, 24.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
14 feet away. Cavaliers with a rebound. Allen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to LeVert. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 7 rebounds in the game. The open shot by Brooks. No good. A bit long that time. The Cavaliers leading. Mobley outside. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Oh, from long range.
What a shot.
You can't guard that. That is unguardable.
Brooks outside. Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Pass to LeVert. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
The consistency from range, that's something that Morant has worked on early, and it's made him unstoppable.
Garland for 3. The shot no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Oh, he misses the dunk. They push it up 4 on 3. And it's Allen who slams it home.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Bane, the pass to Morant. Pass to Adams. Here's Bane. Puts up a 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And he's now got the double-double.
Many of Adams' points are generated off putbacks, just like that one.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 3rd assist of the night.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Goes up at the stripe. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Mobley finds Allen. Outside Garland. Shot from the wing. Off the left rim and out. For Memphis, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. And here's Morant outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Morant's got 8 here in this quarter.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 9 in the 3rd quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Yeah, so many times tonight, it's been Steven Adams, the man from New Zealand, looming large.
Pass to Mitchell. Outside to LeVert. Here's Garland. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mobley. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Outside Garland. Here's the 3. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the 3rd. Brooks outside. Pass to Morant. Over Garland. And it's Memphis with another.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Garland. Missed it. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. And that quarter was all. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Cavs trailing. On the court for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. And the Grizzlies shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Garland. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just slicing his way to the rack. This man is so crafty. I love it when Garland takes charge like this.
Morant against Garland. Brooks outside. Six to shoot. Back to Morant. Brooks outside. No good that time. LeVert goes against Brooks. LeVert passes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
Outside Morant. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Cleveland.
You know Ja Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. On the wing, Bane. Driving in. Outside for Morant. Here's Adams. Brooks right side. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Now here's Mitchell. Back to Garland. And stolen by Morant. Payne with it. Picked up by Allen. And he's going for the lob. And the dunk by Jackson.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Outside Garland. Pass to LeVert. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Outside Morant. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. LeVert goes against Payne. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Morant. The rebound by Garland. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Gets to the corner and hits it.
Those are huge points from Darius Garland. This guy has become the go-to man for them in these moments. And look, you know what? Teammates need him to be big in these big moments.
Here's Morant. They grab their own miss. Outside for Brooks. Counted from distance. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Morant against Garland. Stolen by Payne. In transition, here they come. A minute 37 left to play in the fourth quarter. Adams finds Jackson. And here's Payne. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. LeVert with a rebound for Cleveland. They've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. He can't get that one to fall.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Outside Payne. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter here. Outside Morant. The baseline J is on the way. Oh, he nails it!
Oh, such a cool customer. You can count on Adams making the right play in pressure situations.
Mitchell, the pass to LeVert. Off the mark there with a 3. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Outside Payne. On the wing, Brooks. To the inside. Elbow shot on the way. The rebound by Allen. Garland against Brooks. And another miss by Cleveland. And so it's Memphis winning this one. Boy, they didn't.
side. That comes across in their rebounding numbers and going for those 50-50 balls.
These are two teams that take a tremendous amount of pride in their work habits. They have a requirement to get on the floor if there's a loose ball. You're willing to crash the boards on every possession. Neither team wants to be outworked.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Gallinari is out there with Rob Williams. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard. And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Now here's Morant for three. The rebound by the Celtics. Here's Brown. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Brown's got 5 points so far.
I'll tell you what, an improvement for Jaylen Brown on the offensive end, both in recognition and execution. Hit that pull-up jumper, sir.
Morant finds Jackson, hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Now here's Tatum. Lets the three fly. And Bane pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Brogdon outside. Brooks against Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. Brogdon outside. His three-pointer's off the mark. Takes a step back. Here's Morant. And that one hits back iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Brown, good.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
Here's Morant. Morant with another miss. Boston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Tries to save it. And Tatum the bucket on the assist from Brogdon.
Once Jason Tatum has the ball in his hands in the painted area, this guy will power through. He'll put it up and over you if necessary. He knows how to score it.
Morant. He can't get it to go. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Brogdon outside. To the middle. Williams kicks to Brogdon. Puts up a 3. Pass to Brown. A 3 ball. They get it again.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Morant against Brogdon. Can they get it? And another miss by Memphis.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Brown wide open. He fires. And he's good on the 3 ball. Brown's got 11 points.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball, and it's Williams throwing it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Bane. Back to Morant. From outside, off the mark.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Morant with the steal. Bane inside the three-point line. The Grizzlies with another miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
Oh, my
with confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Brown inside. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And as we conclude the first quarter, and welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the floor for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Williams is out there with Gallinari, and it's Smart in at the point guard position. Celtics leading by 11. Endorse this Celtics team. Very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted two talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core, but the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
The Celtics shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Here's Brown, and two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaren Jackson.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
And here's Morant after Marcus Smart got his shot to go from deep. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And it's Brown missing.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Now here's Morant. Morant with another miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Jackson kicks to Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Tatum's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 16. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now they need a basket.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And here's Brown outside. The rebound by Steven Adams.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Bain passes to Morant. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Rebounded by Smart.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The deep three from Tatum. Boston again missing. Memphis has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Morant passes to Jackson. And he slams it down right on top of Gallinari.
This kid throws down some mean dunks. Jackson showcasing his athleticism on that one.
Now here's Tatum. Oh, good with the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's Brown outside. Here's Williams. Brown outside. Smart on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Williams a screen on Morant. Smart misses. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Bane with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. They grant their own miss. Morant, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Have to respect Morant's activity on the offensive glass. Has an outstanding feel for when to go and attack the board.
Now here's Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Tatum.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
Now here's Morant. He's got 6, and he slams it down right on top of Robert Williams.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Now the pass to Tatum. And here's Gallinari. His first shot coming late. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Bane. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Bane's got it back down to within single digits for Memphis. Gallinari a screen on Brooks.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks beat that.
And so it's the Boston Celtics in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Back to the action in just a minute. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Williams a screen on Bane. And it's Brown missing. The Grizzlies trail by 6. It's deflected.
This guy is an absolute menace on the defensive end. Marcus Smart with the rejection.
And the basket by Tatum.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Morant with a terrific move in the bucket. Morant's got 10.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Outside Tatum. The kick out to Brown. He gets that one. 15 points in the game.
When Jaylen Brown is feeling it, I think you've got to feed him because you want his confidence to grow as that skilled scorer you hope he will be.
Morant outside. Over Brown. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Celtics leading by 8. To the inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. It's Jackson atop the key. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Robert Williams.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
He's off on the second.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Morant dishes to Brooks. And that one is off. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Good for his 6th make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Jaylen Brown thrives when it comes to scoring through contact. This is a guy who is constantly looking to initiate that body contact with the defense.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
Second team.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Smart against Adams. Fires the three. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And it's Brown missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Brown outside. .136 left to play in the third. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And it's Morant missing. Boston leading by 10. And here's Tatum for 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Bane. And stolen by Williams. Here's Smart. Driving in. Gallinari. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant scanning the floor. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. To the paint. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Outside, Bane. He kicks it to Morant. 24 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Offline with the baseline jumper. Celtics have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Brown finds Gallinari. Back to Brown. Takes the three. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. With the step back. And a wide open look for Bane. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Celtics leading by 10. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Gallinari is out there with Rob Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him, his pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Morant with a wide open look. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Outside Tatum. There's the triple. Good on the triple. And the Celtics lead by 13.
Well, Jason Tatum always working to expand his range. He might as well be in the next county.
And Adams kicks to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Smart against Morant. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Brown missing. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Down low. Here's Bane. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Tatum against Bane. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Outside Jackson. Got a piece of it. Brooks outside. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Smart. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And for Memphis, they're shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. The three from Morant. And the Grizzlies get it back. Out to Brooks. From deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Boston leading by 10. Now here's Tatum. Over Brooks. Tatum finds Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got 10 points in just the second half. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Jackson, a screen on Smart. And Morant throws it down.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Gallinari outside. Passes to Smart. Kicks it to Brown. Over Bain. And it's Brown missing. The Grizzlies trail by 10. And Brooks, here we go. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Brown the pass to Tatum. Gallinari surveying the D. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Tatum. Boston needs to get off a shot. That doesn't go either for Brown. Grizzlies shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. Payne for 3. No good. Shot missing. So the Celtics will take it the other way.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Celtics.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jaylen Brown.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Here's Jackson. Morant outside. Another shot. Back to Jackson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
Both free throws good from Jackson. Brown against Bain. Here's Brown. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. They came in here and took care of business.
backcourts are outstanding. This should be quite a battle here, Smitty.
It should be the big man in the spotlight in this one. Rebounding and everything in the paint. This should be a great showdown. Strength versus strength.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Edwards out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Prince in at the 3.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Now the Timberwolves with it. Edwards with it. Outside Russell. Back to Edwards. All sorts of time. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Towns for 3. Hits a three-pointer.
Well, Towns was the perfect selection there. He's always ready to strike with a quick shot.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Count the basket.
Don't sleep on Taurean Prince. He will challenge you off the bounce now. Does a good job of navigating his way through the defense.
Now here's Morant. They grab their own miss. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
First team foul. At the line for your
And he makes a first.
And for the teams that were looking to draft Jaren Jackson Jr., what they saw was a true modern-day center who could defend 1 through 5.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Now here's Edwards. Outside Russell. The 3-ball. The Grizzlies pull it in. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Brooks. Outside for Moran. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
And Morant drops them both.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Now here's Edwards. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Almost 7 feet tall. Towns has the length to get to the line. A tough guy to guard.
Well, Smitty with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaked his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Back to Prince. Fires from the corner. Here's Gobert. Outside for Russell. From the arc. Out to the right wing. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 to fall.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Here's Morant. The shot, no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Prince. Gobert finds Towns. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Ah, the versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Now here's Bane. Back to Morant. Shot to stop the run. Adams. The second chance points on the tip in.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Here's Towns. He has 7. Shot clock at 5. Here's Russell. The kick out to Edwards. Towns has got room. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. Morant missing again.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Now here's Brooks. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. The three from Russell. He drops it from range.
So crafty off the dribble. Russell stops on a dime and gets the separation he needs.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Morant with it. Towns covering. And that one hits the back iron.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
From deep. And he can't get that one. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have a nice 9-point. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And we also got to mention the work they've done on the offensive glass, pounding the opposition and coming away with tons of second chance points.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Edwards can't hit. Morant against Edwards. Morant into the lane. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebound Minnesota.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You were so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Minnesota in the lead. Now Edwards. The putback. Adams grabs the miss. Outside Morant. Looking to end this cold spell. Somehow scores the layup in traffic.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Gobert with a screen on Bane. Here's Russell. Oh, Adams with the block. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Bane against Russell. Pass to Towns. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Now here's Morant. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Adams with a screen on Edwards. Morant. Morant missing again.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
He got a piece of it.
On the block shot, Dillon won't beat you with length, but he does have good lift off the floor.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." B.A.?
All right, thanks, Allie. And they recover it. Outside Russell. It's tipped. Up top, Edwards. Pass to Gobert to the left wing. 4 on the clock. Nails it from 3. Towns has got 12.
You know Towns' team is loving this. He's letting his natural scoring ability run wild on offense.
Here's Bane. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Oh, Brooks with the steal. A minute 31 left to play in the half. On the wing, Bane, guarded by Russell. And then Morant with the dunk.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly. And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Morant. He takes it in. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Now here's Russell. He's got 6. The 3. Brooks with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Here's Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled. Very surprising he couldn't capitalize on those shots. You don't see that often.
And stolen by Bane. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Jackson from behind the arc. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
You know, he already has a number of go-to moves. Jackson's able to keep the defenders guessing.
And he can't hit the second. And he nails the third. Minnesota has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. From deep. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. Thanks, Allie. After. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success. Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Following the score by Minnesota, Morant no good. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Now here's Edwards, Gobert, and it's Bane with the rebound. Jackson against Towns. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Outside Russell, pass to Edwards. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Three-pointer. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Jackson for three. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Jackson's got 9.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Left side, Russell. Looking to get back on track. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Bain. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Edwards against Morant. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Outside Bain. Back to Morant. Outside Bain. The three. And again, it's Memphis with a 3. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value in breaking the paint?
B.A., dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
And he comes up with a bucket. And now it's just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Towns. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. And it's all tied up. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Gobert, no good. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards against Morant. Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. 5 on the clock. Over Edwards. Knocked away. Here's Jackson. 3-pointer, Brooks. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. It's a tie game in Memphis. And we've got more NBA action on 2K. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Unfortunate that he missed one, but he still hit a crucial point there to help get his team the lead.
Aggressive play by Towns on the glass, recapturing possession so we can take it right back up.
Morant with it. Bain with it. Towns covering. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Towns passes to Russell. Stolen by Bain. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Morant. And there's the drive. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 11. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. he listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Memphis trailing here. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Jackson outside. Spins. Right side Bain. 5 to shoot. Brooks finds Bain. And he lobs it up. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Bain. And here's Edwards outside. Gobert inside. Brooks defending. Gobert no good. Memphis shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. To the paint. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Here's Towns. Pass to Prince. Edwards with it. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown. That one doesn't drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Down low. Here's Morant. And the layup is good.
Tremendous effort from Ja Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Here's Edwards. Here's Russell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, and Russell loves to remind us that he has ice in his veins. Big-time bucket.
Moran against Edwards. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. Back to Russell. Lets the 3 fly. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his 3rd foul so far. And here's Morant. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Emphatic bucket from Steven Adams. His team needed one, and he wouldn't be denied.
Pass to Towns. Now here's Gobert. Towns passes to Russell. Here's Prince. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Here's Towns. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And pretty reliable from the stripe. Cat accepts the responsibility of stepping up in these spots.
So he gets them both. And it's a 5-point game.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
Outside Morant. Outside Bain. The 3 is up. Pure from 3-point range.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Prince. Back to Edwards. Takes a 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. 35 seconds left in the game. Up top, Morant, covered by Towns. Towns with a rebound. Here's Prince. The shot comes out.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
You know what? Their focus right now, every possession has to yield points.
Now Edwards. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So